got it going?
I got it going.
Alright, let's welcome to it.
Alright.
This back door back here, it goes into the nieces and female rooms and the nephews and stuff. But these are all my color pictures. They're 11 by 17 inch format. The beeswax color is evident on everything that I have in color. It's done with beeswax mixed with plastic. I've got all kinds of images and all kinds of color. But these are early. These are portraits I did in the 70s, late 70s, of a beautiful woman. And this was my first illustration for the Air Force. You can see where the cats have torn it up. And they got this little girl right here too. But this right here is from high school. And my other niece drew the line on it here. But it's still an intact piece. These right here, this was drawn with a brush and ink. This was drawn with a brush. That's the way I feel. That's my caricature on his face, and I'm that deformed creature on a pedestal and whipping and have to suffer. Now these behind you here, these right here are the dot pictures. And these are all photographs of my prior studios. And out of all these pictures here, it's this one that makes me admire the most. This is the fantastic art of Gary James Studo gallery across from Wall Street. And I like this. This is my all girls like this flying unicorn.
It's my favorite one.
I drew it 25 times for Kristen, but she would ask me every day to draw her a flying unicorn. I must have drew this picture 25 times until one day I was working security in the middle of the night. I laid this thing out just like I had drawn it 25 times.
For me.
For her. Well, this one was for me. And this was the flying unicorn. It's one of my sellers.
I love it. And look, it's all done with pointillism, so you can see all the dots.
Yeah. And these are the dot pictures. This is my train picture. Now, if you keep going
He's really good.
Okay, now, look at this picture off to the side, the way the staples make it glow. You know? It's all around it. Now, every staple represents one picture, and if you bring it over this way, you'll see there's a lot of staples on here.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and when you get an angle.
How long does it take you to draw a picture?
Well, anywhere from a month to a year. This is a picture of me in 1986 or 87. I was the Watch House, and that's just the way I looked. I was just very trim, had a beard but no mustache. And then these pictures right here. These are all, this is current. This was when Jesus placed all the sins of the world upon him.
Yes, he did.
Black. This is the black Jesus. And then these right here, and this is what happens when I touch photographic film in the White House. I drew a bunch of blue lines on a piece of paper, put it underneath the camera, put the film in the camera with the lights out, and exposed the film, turned the lights out, and developed it. And this handprint right here, with an aura around it, is when I touched film, because I got splattered by a car on January 5th, 1980.
Have you always been this artistic?
Yeah, since the age of 5. When I called myself an artist. The kindergarten person stood up and said, let's see who all the little artists are. When I heard that word artist from somewhere, a lightning bolt hit me right in the chest. And I was an artist, and I knew that word was going to live with me forever. So I did the picture, you know, and I gave it to my mom. I said, Mommy, I'm going to be an artist. That's my job. And I've been one ever since. I've been making money with it since the 4th grade when I drew for Fudsicle.
Drew for Fudsicle in 4th grade.
This is a crack monster right here. I'm against this type of thing. They have nothing. But
it's a what? Oh, it's a crack monster.
Yeah. They have nothing. They have nothing but the desire for more crack. They have nothing. It's worse than nothing. It's like stone. And there's the male libido that's come upon me many times. It's used by a female. I like girls, and I can be like that sometimes, but I try not to be. This male ego. The owl is very pretty. The mules. This is the White House. Try to draw a White House with black ink. Tough. And then there's a version of Guadalupe. No, that's my version of it. And this right here is one of my first post-MS pictures. It's not drawn with dots. That looks like it. It's done with beeswax, and it's a departure piece because I can't do dots no more because of the multiple sclerosis. It just doesn't work. So I draw a different way now. Yeah. And then this to here is my drawing table. I'm starting a new picture right now. I've been laying out, and I got these right here. I'm going to put in these frames down here at the bottom, $1.50 frame. And everything up on this table means a lot to me as far as representing something that means something to me as far as objects go. You know, and that cannon in the corner by the G is a working cannon. It was loaded and fired one time by my late brother Bruce when he was 15. He packed it full of black gunpowder, put the wadding, put a 44 caliber shell, and lit it an inch away from a brick wall, and the cannon blew a hole through the bricks of the brick wall all the way to the outside, and the sunlight was coming in.
Look at all those empty pins.
Look, there's a fly on it. Don't it like it? Well, anyway, this is my TV area, and there's some memorabilia, and there's some very unusual stuff. And this is brand new. This is post-MS. See, it's not dots, but it looks like dots. It's more just like a squiggle. You know, and I like the colors of this thing.
Yeah,
It's just a very unusual picture, but the cats have torn all this up, thank you. And I got, this is the Last Supper, and I took Leonardo's mathematics and built my own picture, my own color, my detail, my lighting, everything about it is mine, even my detail of Jesus' haloed head. He had, Da Vinci had a wall to do it on. All I had was this 11 by 17 inch piece of paper. So that's why I signed it. So I didn't copy his picture, I did homage to it.
They want to know who Freddie is.
That is my son, who died when he was 33 years old. He was a decorated tank commander for the Army and the 7th Cavalry. He caught the swine flu at age 33. His lungs collapsed, and he died. And that picture was drawn to represent my son, because my son had long hair at one time. And I drew Jesus, but I made him look like my son. So that's what that's about. That's Fred. And he's my only heir. So since he died in '09, I've been trying to find another woman with an egg or whatever so I can make me a baby.
They like it.
Well, it's a very unusual picture.
Oh, there's a black and white unicorn.
This is my eagle, my leaps of faith picture. That's a frog with a smile on his face, a look in his eyes forward. He's got his hands together praying, and his leg is cocked, and he's fixing to leap. And this is the light of God, and he's going to jump right into it. It's a very bizarre picture, but I did make a frog smile, and I did make him pray, and I'm ready to jump. This is a post-MS picture. That's all beeswax, except for lines of black ink. That is a very unusual picture. It's one of my favorites. And then below it is a real colorful picture of a detail of one of my pictures.
I love that.
It's called Autumn. And there's my pelican that's new. That's post-MS. This is post-MS, my hummingbird. And this is Mila. This is a beautiful girl down here. You know? And then this right up here is my plate of Jesus done different ways. And that up there is a hospital. It's my favorite, almost favorite picture of all. It's the Tennessee Medical Center. You know, and there's my art show. Here's some pictures. And behind you here,
he does have a show.
Right here, this right here is a 30 by 40 original. There's a photograph of the original. It's 30 by 40 inches.
Yeah, it's at my grandma's house.
Yeah, this is a cutaway of it and an enhancement. And it's a different picture called the Heaven's Gate. That's the gate of heaven now. And there's a picture of my dad up there. And when you flip the light switch, it looks one way. Now watch again. See how it's under his eyes? See how it changes? My dad was a pilot in World War II in Korea. He was a bomber pilot. And in World War II, he was a machine gunner and a photographer. He was an airman.
They are, for sure.
And this right here is my bathroom, and you come in here and read the walls. These are all local stories about me and my career. You know, this is all from Murfreesboro. And these right here are the covers of magazines. Now this is a Post article. And that ain't no little TV, a little bitty camera. That's a huge broadcast camera. stuck behind my right ear. That's me sitting there. I told my producer that I had multiple sclerosis, and it made the front cover as a post. And this right here is one of my jobs in the Navy. I drew this picture for R.P. Flower. You get to the Captain Butler, the ops officer, but it was a blue eagle, and he's got a raised brow. And I also drew a picture of him in cartoon, but it's being blocked. It was Buck Butler. And this is R.P. Flower, the commander of Carrier Air Wing 5 of the USS Midway, and he's the #1 ace of all aces with the most kills per capita. I'm kidding you, he was famous. And but I got that for being on the equator.
Cool.
Well, that's all we got to do.
All right. Any last words?
Yeah. Be looking for my autobiography to come out. I got a lot of stories. Every picture has a story. My stick is for one picture is worth 1,000 words. And I've drawn 1,000 pictures. And they all say something. Because it's my point to make a point. My illustration. That was my job I was trained for. Air Force and Navy. I was the top illustrator for the Air Force, top illustrator for the Navy. On board the USS Midway. I was the only ship's draftsman. The only one on the whole ship in my rate. I was a studio artist. Did posters, pamphlets, flyers, briefings, brochures, flip charts, slides, view graphs, all kinds of graphics. I had to be the #1 because I had to do it all, not just some things. That's why they picked me out of the crowd.
They said thank you for sharing, and they want me to give you a hug.
Well, looks like I get plenty of them.
All right. Well, we'll see you later, guys.